Episode 6, Same Con, Different Day. On this episode, our heroes take on Houston's version of DreamCon, and it was a doozy. They started off with a line of lines where they had to fight Piccolo and his minions. But all jokes aside, y'all, DreamCon in Houston was a blast. We had a very, very beautiful experience, and we just really just want to share a little bit of that with y'all. Hey, bro. So finally made it through the line. It took about like 3 hours for me to get from that spot, bro. Now I'm finally about to go link up with the BNF family. It's about to get live, right? So we're about to do what we do, have a good time, and make it do what it do. It's all. See y'all in a minute. Peace. So this year's DreamCon was a little bit different, mainly because I was coming from Indiana this year, right? I moved, and I hadn't got a chance to see my family, my BNF fan, Black Nerd family, in months. So when we linked up and we kicked it, bro. It was a great experience to be able to feel that energy and that love and just remind yourself that you got some family that's across the way that's waiting to see you. Say something for the camera. 225. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Blessed to be here.
All right.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
She was a fairy
young.
Bro, DreamCon brought out all the people. You see Suburb Baby right there, but my personal favorite interaction was with Jay Childish. Dude is super chill, and you know anybody who got a little bit of like quirkiness or weirdness, he represents you. So shout out to Jay Childish because he had on the Superman suit. And I was like, yeah, bro, a real one. All right. So what's your name, brother?
Jordan. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. Just out here enjoying DreamCon, man.
Okay. Hey, so bro, how you fall in love with anime?
So it's like a deep question for me because anime holds like a lot of like cultural and like spiritual stuff. Especially I'm always for black people, you know. So just seeing the aspects and like how deep anime can go can relate the topics to the real world. A lot of things they just take it from history and being able to do it. It's amazing to me. And just like quality animation and story and characters add on to me as well. So person I'll have to honestly go with too as well would be somebody that inspires me is Luffy. It's just like being able to just be freely himself and being able to be so emotionally intelligent around other people and just being there for everyone. So that's just how I feel about myself, is just being able to show love to everyone I can and respect them around me. Try to be the best version of myself to people around me.
Okay.
That's all I would say. That's why I can fall in love with anime, because it teaches me stuff like that usually you wouldn't think about watching some shit like, I ain't gonna take shots at anybody genre right now, so I don't catch no heat, but you know, being able to just take on to a deeper level and get inspiration to be a better person, a better human. So that's all I'm saying.
And then follow-up question, is there an anime of the moment that has a character that's inspiring you?
Right now I've been watching through Hajime no Ippo. I finished like the first season right now. I'm in like, I can't remember the fight down there. I think I just watched Ippo fight. Oh shit, can I just slow it down? I just thought about that. It felt like going up to wombat, so I just haven't watched that yet. But watching Hajime no Ippo did inspire me a lot because it's the anime that I actually started watching like 2 years ago. That got me back into wrestling, which I used to love doing in high school. Right now, I'm coaching back in my old high school as an assistant coach and helping my regular coach who's still there, helping with the program, helping with the kids, and I love them, and trying to do kids back for myself. So it's inspired that discipline back into me and that love that I see for a sport that also enhances other parts of my life and makes it more fulfilling, I would say.
All right, so we on to the next part of this journey. You see, we talking to people as always just to get to find out like what their experience is like. But then we're really trying to figure out what is going to make this experience a little bit more unique. So this time, you know, I had to play around, get a little goofy, because, you know, like I throw a ooh yeah up in there every now and again just to make sure I prove my point. Because if I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna have fun. So that's what we did, baby. We had a whole lot of fun. Alright, so by this time, it's time for us to eat. Cause we was hungry, bro. We done chopped it up with everybody. We done goofed around. We done figured out what we wanted to do and what we wanted to buy. And now we got a chance to share a meal as a family. One of the and of course, you know, we had to check out everybody kicking it like we do. Every year I try to find a group of people cutting up, doing the dances that's current, doing something that's fun and being goofy. Right there, you saw all that black joy and how we get down. Yo, if you're a cosplayer, you already know sometimes you end up in a situation where you do not have all your items. So I had to get this shipped over to me during DreamCon. I had to say shout out to goddamn Mr. Bacon. He helped me out so much because without him, I wouldn't be able to look all cute and sexy and fierce right over here with
I'm
my
over here in DreamCon Day 2. I got my Madara Uchiha on. We're doing it. And then also I'm here with my little sister. Yeah. There you go. All right. We're here with it. Making it right. They go the rest of the guys, they doing what they do. But yeah, it's on. Day 2 strong. So it's good to see y'all again, year 2. In regards to things, I want to find out why did y'all, well first, tell me your names again.
Alicia.
Okay. And so how did y'all fall in love with anime?
For me, it was more of the art style and how the fighting sequences are. Chef's kiss, I love it all the way. And I've loved it since a kid.
Okay.
For me, it was like transitioning from cartoon to anime. I remember watching a he watched on Adult Swim, and he said, "I don't give a rat's ass," and that awakened something in me because I was like, he just cussed. I was hooked from there.
For me, my son, he's an artist, and I'm into it because he's a talented artist.
Okay. Got you. Well, hey, definitely one more piece, right? When it comes down to a character right now that resonates with you, that has your heart, is there any character right now that has your heart?
Agretsko.
Say it again?
Agretsko.
Okay, Agctsk. Okay. Year 5? Yeah, hey, bro, crazy. Absolutely, yeah.
I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Okay. There we go. Hey, well, definitely good to see y'all again, Jeremy. So it's nice to meet you. Just want to find out one thing. Like, how did you fall in love with anime, or why did you fall in love with anime?
So, anime honestly was really there when people weren't, when my family wasn't there, and I don't know. There's always a different genre of anime for what you need. If you're into food, you can watch Food Wars. If you just need a nice, relaxing anime, there's animes for anything really. So yeah, it was just there when I needed it.
All right. So how can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram. It's _basics, so _BASICXS, and then underscore at the end.
Okay. One more question. Right now, who's the anime character that you resonate the most with?
So, I would say, that's a good question. So, I'm watching Dan right now, so I resonate with Okaru. I think he's like the nerdy kid, the odd one out, misunderstood by everybody, and it just reminds me of me. I was always, going on my own path, doing things that other people weren't, so, yep.
All right, thank you.
Bro, if you ever been to Houston, you already know they get down in the kitchen. So I had to hit up the Breakfast Club, get these chicken and waffles, because this was my first time. I heard about it, I was like, bro, we just doing it. After that, we pulled back up to the con, saw Mario, he was trying to sell some mushrooms and some stars. I was like, I ain't having none of that.
Hey, Fred, say something, bro.
Living the dream, man. Blessed to be here. DreamCon 2025. Glad to be above ground and below.
Yes, sir.
Everybody call me East Steve.
Okay. Hey, all right. So, why did you fall in love with anime, bro?
When I was growing up, I'm actually an artist from Savannah, Georgia, but they helped me get away from school and everything. I ain't like school. People I was dealing with there, so I go home, watch Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, all that, and I just draw all day. It just helped me get away from just reality and everything, take it to a whole other place.
Okay. Gotcha. And how can we find you on social media or any like for your artist pages?
Just go to Instagram, artistic_Easkeezy, and that's it. I do murals, canvases, children's books, all that.
Okay, bet. Appreciate you, bro. Tell me your name.
My name is Ashton.
Okay. So Ashton, tell me how you fell in love with anime.
Well, it all started from a young age, you know, just watching Dragon Ball and things, watching them power up and do new things is just always looked really cool to me. And it always taught valuable lessons and stuff, so, you know, made me who I am today. So.
Gotcha. And with that, is there a character that you're resonating with right now?
I watch a lot of anime, so I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
That's cool. Hey, because there's a lot of dope characters in general, right? So, yeah, I just appreciate your brother. And how can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram on Instagram, Marseille_Gibbs, and then on Twitch, Young Roshi AG.
Okay, got you. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Bro, so I finally made it to the final leg of the dang con. And when I say I was famished, I had to find some ramen ASAP because you know I'm a Naruto fan. Me and my homeboy, I used to call him Escalade back in the day. Good old Ronnie. We went over here, we messed up that ramen, we towed up, put it down, and then we came back and we saw Pikachu. Good old Pikachu and that Pika gang, and they were doing their thing.
So tell me y'all names real quick.
Tanisha.
Okay. And so I saw y'all look so dope together. And you know, I love Black Love. Could y'all tell me a little bit about why Black Love is so dope?
Because there's just a certain level of like connection with it, especially like, you know, like culturally, like spiritually and all that other stuff. It's like you really get to bond with somebody, like it's really deep and interpersonal, you know what I mean?
Historically, Black love has been separated. Slavery, we can talk about segregation, we can talk about all these issues. Families have been separated because of systemic issues. And so Black love today is powerful. We're taking our love back and we're saying that we're building families. And I love Black love because supremacies have tried to eliminate us, but we still stand and we continue to love one each other.
Okay, so what do y'all love the most about each other?
Well, I love the vibe, the energy. It's like we always just seem to like whatever I'm down for, she down for, she down for, I'm down for. It's like it's just the general vibes and energy is just like it's really so well. You know what I mean?
I love our system of checks and balances. Like we keep each other on track. Where I lack, he fills the gap, and where he lacks, I fill the gap, and we are a power couple to me.
Hey, thank y'all so much for sharing y'all Black love with us. Yeah, I saw it beaming like whenever I saw y'all together, right? So thank y'all once again.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So DreamCon was. Hold up. Did you see the Avatar and Princess Tiana? Oh yeah. Once again, this is the reason why I love DreamCon, man. A black nerd can be a black nerd. A nerd can be a nerd, and you can have a time and a half going to do some real cool stuff. So man, DreamCon has been everything and a half for me. I also had plenty of food. You see, I'm back eating again. Had to stop by Trill Burger, and shout out to that dude named Luda. I almost slipped up and let that slide. But man, it was a time and a half, bro. Blooper time.
Video or camera, photo.
know, if you made it this far, you know I've really messed with you. You family at this point. You already know what I'm trying to do, especially when it comes to creating space for other black nerds. We got a situation where, shout out to RDT World and all the other creators who've been doing that. I'm trying to create even more space, right, for our black nerd family and people who feel as if they want to just have connection and community. So we're here trying to do that as well. Also, you know, I'm a photographer and videographer, so my goal is to tell stories in the most beautiful way possible. As I grow, as I evolve, I want to make sure that you see how it goes, and you get the vulnerability, you get the realness, you get just who I am as a person, you get to see the people who I love, and you get to be a part of that, right? So I just appreciate you all. So know that you family at this point. If I see you, give me a salute, and then, yeah, we're going to do a salute, then we're going to do a beat on the chest, and then we're going to have a situation where we're going to do a quick dap, right? So it's all good. Salute, beat the chest, dap, we out. Y'all know the vibes, man. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay consistent. Peace.